Ballot wife said she was pregnant with twins. I was ecstatic to donate a kidney to save her brother, only to learn that she and the attending doctor conspired against me upon learning of her first love's death. My wife, with whom I was on her honeymoon, leaped from the cruise ship, ending her life. It was then that I realized she had never truly let go of Lucas Graham. Reborn into our youth, she decisively let go of my hand and strode towards her first love. I watched them leave, then turned away from that moment on. Our lives became two parallel lines never to intersect. 10 years later, we met again at a gala in Bay City. She had become a new socialite, affectionately clinging to Lucas Graham's arm as they made their entrance. Seeing me crash the gala looking for someone, she couldn't help but advise me, "Why do you have to be so obsessed with me? Even if you waited for me for 10 years, I still wouldn't fall in love with you." I ignored her and pulled my son out from the corner where he was sneaking cake. Her eyes suddenly reddened and she gripped my hand tightly. "Are you trying to make me jealous on purpose? Didn't you say you'd only love me in this lifetime?" Oh, one, I never imagined I'd cross paths with Emma Sullivan again in this lifetime. At a high society gala in Bay City, she stood arm in arm with Lucas Graham amidst the crowd, her smile elegant and refined, no trace of the girl she once was. The people surrounding them more ingratiating smiles, their tones flattering. "Miss Sullivan, you are truly as capable as any man to secure a provincial-level project at such a young age. Your future is limitless, and this must be your partner. What a handsome couple you make. Enough to make anyone envious." Lucas gazed at Emma lovingly and said softly, "We're planning to get married at the end of the year. Everyone's welcome to attend the wedding if you are free." Another round of congratulations followed and someone asked, "I heard you've been together for 10 years. Why are you only getting married now?" I was curious about this too. In my previous life, Emma loved Lucas so much, she was willing to die with him. After my rebirth, she immediately broke up with me. I thought they would get married right after graduation, but I didn't expect them to still be unmarried now. Hearing this question, Emma's face momentarily stiffened. Almost imperceptibly, she quickly covered it with a smile. "We wanted to establish our careers first, then start a family. I want to give Lucas the best life possible." She looked at Lucas, her eyes overflowing with tender affection. "In my previous life, when she was with me, I proposed several times. It wasn't until her family pressured her that Emma reluctantly agreed to be with me. Apparently, the difference between love and indifference can be this obvious. I was about to turn and leave when I caught sight of a small figure from the corner of my eye. My body instinctively followed. Crash! Champagne spilled all over the floor and the waiter holding the tray looked at me with displeasure. "Where did you come from? Are you blind?" His voice was loud enough to attract the attention of those around us. Seeing my face, Emma was startled. "Jack Thompson, what are you doing here?" I apologized to the waiter and explained, "I am here to find someone." Someone curiously asked Emma, "Miss Sullivan, do you know him?" Emma's hand tightened on her champagne glass, her gaze becoming heavy. "Yes, an ex-boyfriend." Someone nearby blurted out, "You've been together for 10 years. I thought you were each other's first love." Lucas's smile faded slightly. He took Emma's hand and said casually, "We were young then, had a little fight and separated briefly. Who hasn't taken a wrong turn when they were young?" Emma remained silent, her gaze passing over me to the waiter. "Put the damages on my tab. Let him go." She stood there, her expression calm. Apart from the initial moment of recognition, she didn't spare me a single extra glance. It seemed she wanted to draw a clear line between us in front of Lucas, distancing herself from this wrong turn in her past. The waiter hurriedly pushed me towards the exit. "Miss Sullivan is being kind, cleaning up your mess, but there won't be a next time." He glanced at my wrinkled pajamas with disdain. "This isn't a place for you. Get out quickly." I shook off his hand and explained politely, "I am here to find someone. Once I do, I'll leave on my own." The waiter scoffed, rolling his eyes. "I've seen plenty of people like you trying to rub shoulders with the elite. Do you even have the right to be at a gala like this?"